Oh, hello! We're gonna be playing Resident Evil Director's Cut, the OG. Now, some of you actually might remember that I actually did play this, like, ages ago. But I paused it and I said, I'm not gonna do this without Domo. Now, some of you other people might be wondering, why am I tilted so far to the side? And that's because Domo's here, he just doesn't want to be on screen, so... Yeah, here we are. We're going to be playing the director's cut of Resident Evil, and my original save file is deleted. So I'm going to be starting from scratch on the Jill campaign because, you know, everyone has to start somewhere. I'm not very good at this game, but Domo knows what he's doing. A heck of a lot more than I do, at least.
More or less. I haven't played this game in like 6 years.
6 years? Has it really been that long?
Yes.
It feels like we at least played it a little bit since then. I'm gonna move my camera. Okay, tell me when. Tell me when.
Good.
Tell me when.
Down a little bit. There you go.
Down a little?
No, yeah, I think that'd be good. That'd be fine.
Do I need to adjust it to the left or right? Because right now it just says rectal cut. Rector cut. There you go. We're playing Rector's cut of Resident Evil.
We just need to get you a green screen so like you can like fade into the background.
Just disappear. Just
Resident Evil.
Standard.
I think Lord Sidious is more in frame than you are.
I honestly, like, he really is like center of the stage. People think that I'm the star of the show, but in actuality, he's the only one that does anything. I'm not even playing the game right now. You see? Look, mine, no hands. I do want to see the intro cutscene, though.
It's a good cutscene.
I'm actually really excited for playing this game because, like, I got a cat. Oh.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the
Intro
helicopter of our
cutscenes.
compatriots Bravo Team,
These are the best.
who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it?
No, I haven't found it yet.
Remember when they thought shaky cam?
Bizarre murder cases
Oh,
have
man.
recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
The legendary dubbing of this.
When they first made this game, they were not planning on doing a prequel, which they ended up doing about 5 years later.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Everyone's favorite boulder punching asshole. That's a reference for another one of the games.
Hey! Come here!
Come here. Here it comes. Here it comes.
This is the director's cut. This is the director's cut, so it is less gory than the original version.
Joseph!
The original version, I think, actually got a limited release because it was deemed too gory for the public eye.
Really?
No! Don't go!
No! Don't go! I love this game way too much. I don't even play it that much. I think you've played it more than I have. It is your game, but...
played
Jill, run for that house!
the remaster more than I played the original.
Yeah.
I've beaten the remaster at least twice, and I've only beaten this one once. Because I had this one for a shorter time than I had.
Chris Redfield.
The remaster was actually my first horror game that I ever had. It was for the Wii.
Jill Valentine.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted them to bring back the shoulder pads for their
Barry
character designs.
I did too. Dude, Barry's a fucking Chad.
Rebecca Chambers.
Barry is the best character in the entire series,
Albert Wesker.
probably followed by Wesker.
This is a character
Resident
you don't know about,
Evil.
but Billy Cohen is actually my favorite character in Resident Evil.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want me to play this?
You can play it. I'm not very good at the game. People have already seen me play it.
What is
at least a
this?
little.
Wow.
I'll
What
just
a
pretend it's
mansion.
Palpatine.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
Don't open
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
I love the hand gestures in this game. And the way they run is just like... Ta 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 ta. I miss PlayStation 1 era stuff. We don't get it very often.
Dining room.
This is the dining room. The room in which people dine.
What? What is this?
Might be
What
ketchup.
is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
Trying to scale up the window.
Hope this is
Hey,
not
asshole.
Chris's blood.
You know, for once, I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty.
Just impress anyway. Okay, so you can't go anywhere else in this hallway, so you just gotta go this way.
Ah. You see, I think this is one of the best zombies, like, ever. And I know they're gonna be remaking Resident Evil. So,
No,
like,
they're not.
I thought they were doing another movie.
Oh yeah, they are doing another movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Missed the door. Yeah,
You're
but
good.
the thing between this one and Chris's is this is why I want you to do this.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Barry kills it for you and it never comes back. Whereas if you play Chris, it doesn't die because you just leave the room.
Really?
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
In the remastered version, you actually do see Kenneth's corpse as the zombies eating it.
Really? That's cool.
Which is why I played part of why I like the remaster so much. This place holds a special place in my heart, but like the remaster really touched up on things that was just insinuated on. In the
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall
Alright,
for the
Grid,
time
I'm
being.
gonna Discord you the actual image I used for the thumbnail for the YouTube video. It's pretty good.
Did you drink your Gatorade already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nondescript blue liquid, because blue flavor is best flavor. Anyway.
So basically, you just gotta go running around seeing if you can find him. I'm just gonna go up the stairs because that triggers a new scene, then I'm gonna go back down. You could do this a number of ways. You could go through one door and then come back, or go through the door you guys just came from and come back. But either way, it triggers this cutscene.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Did you just dab while sneezing?
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
What they don't see won't hurt them.
What they won't see won't hurt them.
This time, I'll be there.
Hey, we got zombie Spartans. What's up?
Hello.
Domo's playing this game, and I am having the time of my life just messaging people and goofing off.
Yeah. See? Exact same statue.
It really is the same statue from, what was I
Clock
playing?
Tower.
Clock Tower. I actually found out in hindsight that it was they had a lot of the same developers on Clock Tower and Resident Evil, because both of them contracted with Capcom and Atlas at one point or another. Two very,
I hate doing this.
very strongly entwined companies.
Oh, I forgot, because it's the wrong thing. In the remaster, you use the, you don't have stairs. You have to use the bench to move this thing over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bench. It's
Yeah, we found a bunch of assets that looked really similar, and when we were playing Clock Tower 3, we actually found a water-carrying jug that looked really similar to this one, and I was like, wait a second, this is in Resident Evil! And I had to call Domo over to double-check. But yeah, they're very similar statues. I think the one in Clock Tower has, like, full legs, whereas this one's just the upper torso.
Also, too, it's a waterfall in the Clock Tower, where this one is just a statue.
Yeah, but like the statues look almost like they look uncanny alike. Like if I told you it was done by the same asset creator.
Also, if you're playing as Chris, you have to find more keys, whereas Jill, only certain keys you need to find.
I heard that's because they actually
Jill was made for easy mode.
yeah, Jill was made for easy mode, which is weird because they start you off on the selection screen hovering over Chris. Like if Jill was really the easy mode, why wouldn't she be first? It was just kind of like a weird thing. It could be like in
Probably because of that. Ooh, that's a face.
remember when faces were only made out of 4 polygons each?
That is a face only a mother could love.
And Lara Croft from Tomb Raider looked like yeah.
Yeah, you want to finish that sentence?
I mean something in sign language, I'm just not saying it out loud. This also means something too.
Are you sure you want to plague the internet with that knowledge?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not telling anyone. They can look it up. Learn what it means in sign. Nothing useful.
There's literally only one reason to be in here, and I don't know if it's in this game or in the remaster.
Is there not a reason to be in here? I thought there was something in there. I don't know. Well, I think that's actually interesting game design choices because, like, a lot of games nowadays are designed to be for the player, for lack of a better term. There's no irrelevant, like, to explain, there's no irrelevant rooms, like, just bathrooms or anything. Like, there's bathrooms, but they also serve a dual function. Like, they do stuff. Like, you'll find something in the toilet almost, I'd say in, like, 75% of games. Or, like, a dining room would always have a knife on the table. Or, like, there's always specific things that you can get out of each room. And it's a bizarre thing that they went from designing normal houses to designing things for players, which I think is a big shift change in a lot of dynamics. I know you can get the shotgun off the wall right here. And then, that
triggers the Jill sandwich scene.
You want to trigger Jill sandwich?
Do you want to trigger Jill sandwich?
Oh yeah,
This is your game.
I love Jill sandwich. It's the best line in the game. It's the one that the thumbnail last time was based off of. Will you take the shotgun? Yep.
In this game, and only in this game, the shotgun takes up 1 slot. In the remaster and onwards, it takes up 2.
Really? That sounds unnecessarily brutal.
Oh, it is. For no reason.
It's locked. This door? I'm pretty sure it's activated on a time thing.
It is kind
Hey, what's going on?
Took her a minute.
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
What's going on?
What happened?
Something's up
Help me,
right
please.
now.
The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill.
Wow.
I'm gonna
The
kick this
land
door
of
down.
make-believe. Run.
Hurry! This way!
If you don't run right now, you actually get killed. I only knew that through personal
Oh,
experience.
Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Alpha Chad energy right there.
But Barry...
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Did we ever find out what he wanted to check?
Thank you, Barry.
We never did.
Yeah.
So it's just like he had.
I'm not saying anything to lessen spoilers.
Really? Wow. I actually really. I have a personal theory.
Oh, shit. I don't remember how to draw your gun.
R1?
I'm leaving.
Just.
It resets them.
Yeah.
So, I can't remember how to draw my gun.
Is it equipped?
Oh.
I
didn't think about that.
I was thinking, like, I'm surprised. I'm like, I think you have to equip weapons. Because, like, honestly, like, a lot of games from this era are kind of like that. Where they're just brutally difficult for no reason than just be a big middle finger. And you had to, like, specifically equip different weapons to get through certain sections. I actually had a really hard time with Dino Crisis because of that. Because equipped and which ones weren't. Ah, yes. Raycast shooting.
What you do is you walk up to it. Auto aim on this.
Oh, it's got auto aim. Nice.
Yeah, but usually what you'd do is you'd go up to them and double tap. Just to... I don't know what it is unlocked. Oh, I know what I unlocked.
She's the master of unlocking. If you haven't yet, like, share, and subscribe and follow. The more you guys do that, the more I'll be able to just invite random people to play games for me. Some others actually might want to be seen, like Zombie Spartan. I don't know if he wants to be seen, that's up to you. But I have other people who enjoy being seen, so I'll actually be able to show people I love you. I actually I was wrapping up Clock Tower, and right at the end, Domo throws his copy of Resident Evil Director's Cut on my lap and is like, "You're playing this next." And I'm like, "Well, I guess I'm playing this next." So, if you're basically this entire thing is Domo saying that he wanted to play something with me, and I heavily appreciate him for doing that. 'Cause it's wonderful. It's wonderful to have somebody. I might be seen, lol. Dude, I hope you're seen. You're wonderful. You guys are all wonderful. Unless you don't want to. That is completely your choice. Like, comfortability is first and foremost. I forgot. Do you need to use the roles for the typewriting? Do you need to put in the typewriter thing to use the typewriter or no?
Typewriter ink?
Yeah.
Ink ribbon.
Yeah, the ink ribbon. That's what I was thinking of.
I don't remember. I haven't used one yet.
Only one way to find out.
Yes.
If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. Ew.
Yeah. You get one in the main hall, but I couldn't remember if it was the original or the remake.
Ew. Yeah, like, I remember seeing an article recently that old games, in giant air quotes, are getting too difficult. And I'm like, well, yes and no. It all depends on, like, what you're used to. What you're used to. Because, like, honestly, like, I've played Rule of Rose, Clock Tower, and Resident Evil all on stream. After a while, you start finding out different tropes and stuff of your era that become more and more common. I, for one, am terrible at Battle Royales. But I also actively don't like them, so that's just my personal opinion. Ooh, getting close there.
That ate up so many of my bullets.
Having to combine ammo, that's one that I haven't seen in a while. Wait, did you double tap the guy on the ground?
I don't have enough for that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone in this game is a bullet sponge.
Yes.
Even on easy mode, they're ridiculously difficult.
Yes. Hello, cat.
Hello! No! Love me! Cats. Can't live with them.
Can't live without it.
No, I think... Yeah, I can't live without my cats. They give me so much company in the morning. Oh, so you've never played Apex Legends. That's why I've never played Apex Legends with you. Honestly, I'd play Apex Legends if my computer had the capabilities of streaming it, because I run it on a toaster. Well, no, it's a high-grade toaster, but it can't do streaming while gaming. It can play games at a high quality, but streaming while doing it is a bit too much for it. I'd have to upgrade my computer a little bit more, and right now I'm not really I don't really have a desire to. But honestly, I'll play Apex Legends with you in my spare time, the same way that I do Dead by Daylight, and I just downloaded Phasmophobia, a little late on the hype train, but honestly, I think with the amount of attention it got, it's actually going to hit a second renaissance in its development, and I think they're going to release more content, just from my knowledge of... The doorknob is broken. Just from my knowledge of, like, corporate level stuff. If they didn't capitalize on that, I'd be shocked. Genuinely shocked.
Oh, the play was really dark. I need to look at the other screen.
Feel free to use whatever screen. That's why I turned my other screen outwards a little. Well arranged. Don't you need to get, like, the green book or something? Is that the one on mixing?
Yep.
Yeah, medicinal herbs. Bunch of information that you don't need to read because you already know how to mix stuff.
Botany.
Botany is great. Anyone who's done botany knows that plants are amazing and they do a lot of weird stuff that other things don't.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Excuse me.
You unlocked it. Does it require the lockpicks to unlock, or is it just like you unlock this door if you open it from the other side?
It'll tell you if you use the lockpick.
Okay. I know in a lot of survival horror they have like one-way doors, which I think is incredibly frustrating despite being...
Should I keep going upstairs or going downstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs?
Let's keep exploring upstairs.
Okay. I am going to, however, equip the shotgun.
I also have
Bad
like...
boy upstairs.
I also like I don't know anything that's going on. I'm just talking about other games kind of like it that I've seen. Because I know, like, once Capcom really started developing a formula for building very fast and efficient, basically survival horror, they really doubled down on it and then like, did a really good job with it. Does it deal more damage the closer the enemy is, or is it just like a universal thing?
It's an I'm not wasting fucking ammunition thing.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's the armor keys.
Oh, I'm gonna do those.
I remember when I was playing, I found like the shield key, which is like a late game thing.
Barry!
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa. This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank
A
you.
gun.
I'll take this then.
Actually, after Resident Evil, when they started inventing their lore, I hate that they give you the rounds and not the gun. When stars were given their guns are custom made to handle 9mm at a advanced power that is like almost like a Magnum.
Yeah.
Barry got not the design that all the other Stars members got. He got the original prototype design, so it handles both 9mm and Magnum rounds.
Yeah. Which is like two completely different sizes, by the way. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Barry just wanted ease of access. And a really interesting thing is that they were both made by two brothers.
Yes.
What were their names again? They were the Kendo brothers. It's Forrest. He's been picked to death by crows.
Forrest was from Bravo Team.
Okay. Okay.
They don't really explain that to you.
No! Gotta love enemies that you can't pick off. I don't know, like, they did it in Dino Crisis as well, but they really like flying enemies just being an incredible inconvenience. Some nice finger work you got there.
I'm used to it.
If you want the screen tilted more to you.
No.
Alright. I can't wait to see the end of this game for the first time, because I've only actually seen the end of the game when other people were playing it. Technically, I'm not playing it right now, but it's in my presence being played like live. I haven't seen anyone complete it live, so it's a new experience entirely, and I just adore the imagery in this game. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Eh, eh.
Come on, bitch. And I'm out.
Nice. And he's bleeding. When they bleed, that means they're dead, right?
Yes.
People bleed when they die. People die when they're killed.
It's Captain Obvious.
It's an anime quote. Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Yes. That classic. Uh-huh.
This is exactly what I was. I do not have enough ammunition to be on here.
I will defeat you with the power of friendship. And this gun. This gun is useful. I actually really hate that area because, like, the zombies basically corner you and you're almost guaranteed to be hit by at least one of them while you're running around, and it stinks.
And they're spitting zombies.
Yeah. Doesn't that, like, they like, spit out a bunch of stuff and it, like, acid splashes you?
Yes. They're acid
I think the stairs are to the right, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. I actually should have been heading that way, but I didn't because I'm a dumb.
Well, now we know where that really frustrating corner is.
Well, I knew where it was. I just wasn't sure how many zombies would be there.
I love the writing of this game because Barry said it's a really effective weapon, especially against living things. I don't think he's... Why would you use a weapon on anything that isn't, you know? You know? Is it just me?
Almost everybody in the Stars membership was a part of the military at one point or another.
I'm proud to bear the title of United States Marine. Carving of armor.
I know Chris was Air Force, and I don't remember what branch Barry was, but I think he was the Army.
I wouldn't be surprised for the Navy or the Marines.
Come on, I see you right there, you little bitch.
Ink ribbon.
Ha!
Aha!
Watch as I face that table.
Table. Will you save your You want to save your progress? It will use an ink ribbon. Oh, we've got no save data so far. The picture isn't showing. Really? Ooh, do you mind refreshing your page just in case? I'm gonna do some... Boom. Hello. Is it showing now? Okay. Is it showing? I hope it's showing. Happy to have you here, by the way. It was black when you did some things. Now I see you. Oh, great. I'm happy to see
But
you.
no game.
But no game. What? There you go. Oh, you see chat too. That's bizarre. No game. Wow. That's weird. It's showing up on our screens. Let me add it again. Is it showing Jill just spinning randomly? If you're using OBS, it's type with the type of capture it is. Huh. Do you just see Jill spin in the background? Wow, I didn't think I was going to be doing a leak spin joke. There you go. I'm using a capture card. I see no picture. How bizarre.
Why don't you look at the capture card real quick?
No, the capture card's running. Because it wouldn't show up on our screen if it wasn't.
That's true, but maybe like it was an extra, because the cats have been hanging around there lately.
Those little bastards will get you. Wait a second. There you go. Oh my gosh. There you go. Well, now nothing's showing up.
blinking in and out now.
Yeah. It's because I have a budget of $7. I'll refresh
Showing
again.
up on
hang
the,
on.
It's showing up on YouTube. Like, really well on YouTube. Other than that minor glitch accident. Like...
Oh, shoot. It's being grumpy. It's being very grumpy. It's Kenneth from Stars. Bravo team. He's become a mere shadow of his former self. Yeah, he's dead.
Like I said, they... In the,
It dropped now.
you.
Yeah, I saw it drop for a second. Yeah, I saw it drop for a second. It just glitched out for a minute. Hey, happy you're here, though. Yeah, having a good day. Have you drunk lots of water today? You taking care of yourself?
honestly quite outside.
Just gotta make sure. I'm actually playing with a guest for the first time in 3 or 4 months, and I'm really happy to have him here. It's my fiance. He appears every now and again in my streams, but he hasn't played a game, and he's currently playing, which is why I'm like magically doing stuff. So now I can see everything. Yeah. No sound? That's strange.
Okay. I know what this part is. So... I don't know...
Checking. Oh, the game audio shut down. Okay, just give me a second.
Oopses.
I actually know what to do. You could just keep playing, because...
No, I'm trying to see if... I'm trying to think if, that song is copyrighted.
Oh, no, it's not nearly enough to be a copywritten thing. And if it does, it'll just skip over it in the stream. I'll take it out later. I gotta run. I recommend using a mobile phone or something to run your stream. Yeah. Yeah, we have a phone off to the side. It still has no sound. How bizarre. There you go. Now it's working. Ugh. That was wonky. How bizarre.
I will apologize though. I will be running around quite a bit because I don't remember this game the best. Because there's a lot less rooms than there is in the version that I remember.
The way I see it, it's either you running around or they watch me run around. And when I run around, I do frustratingly dumb things like walk right into the arms of a zombie, the gentle embrace slowly closing around me as I realize that I am warm. That sounded oddly erotic. And very uncomfortable. But yeah, I'd rather watch you run around than actually run around myself. It's the... I'm so lazy I don't even play games on my own stream anymore. Yeah, just...
This is already a bad idea.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The dogs are still alive.
Oh yeah. The dogs are easy to avoid, because I remember even I could avoid them when I was playing. Like, you just gotta keep moving. And they can't really get to you if you're standing next to them.
Sort of. Something like that. Did I already look through this story?
I'm gonna refresh page and see if that fixes it. There you go. It's got a carving of armor. Okay, I hear sound, but it's a little high pitched though. High pitch? I got no control over pitch. I have no idea how things could be high pitch.
I cannot.
Is it like I'm high pitched? Because that's just my shrieking voice naturally.
Hold up a second.
I know Jill's footsteps are really high pitched for some reason. It's to show that she's female. The female.
Female. That's where I want to be in.
Oh, it's also desynchronized within this stream. I'm just gonna admit that there's stuff that's gonna go wrong today on the thing. It's not high pitch. I still got it wrong, but it fixed whatever you did. All right, cool. I don't know what was going on with that. It was kind of weird. You got 3 ink ribbons? You're having issues with your stream dropping. I don't know. All of this is going to be uploaded as raw footage on YouTube. So don't worry too much if you miss anything. It is all on YouTube. Not edited or anything. It's just there. So if you ever lose anything, you can follow me on Tiethulhu and get live updates and everything. I also create absurdly funny thumbnails for my YouTube channel. So if you ever want to see stuff like that, it's a heck of a lot better on there. Oh yeah, I'm actually closely approaching my 100th stream, and I'm really excited. You can Google Twitch stream health check. Yeah, I got one of those running in the background, and it's like I can't do anything because we've actually recently had a power outage, and we're running on like minimal everything right now, and like everything's like, it's ridiculous. Don't ask how I got all this stuff up and running. I don't know how.
I know what this room is.
Oh, that's the room with all the crows for no reason. I don't know how they got indoors. Like, is there like some kind of...
I'm sorry I'm running around right now. I'm just trying to refamiliarize myself with the area so that I can work up a game plan in my head. Because I know what I need to do for the piano room. I just don't remember what rooms are where. Oh, that's a dog. I'll come back later. I know what this is.
Okay. Hey, sometimes you need to gain your bearings to get full understanding on things.
Big itch. Itch scratch.
You go into the piano room now?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by the bottom floor first.
I got no idea where the piano room is, so...
It's fine. I gotta go to the foyer first, because that's how you get to the piano room.
Alright. I had so many people for so long call it a foyer, even though it's a French word that just does the foyer. But French is also a very confusing language as it is.
Seriously? Everybody uses French. The whole thing is that nobody wants to admit that it's French.
That's fair. Things like fort,
herb,
forte, herb.
Herb is French.
Entrepreneur.
You do not pronounce the H in herb. Anybody that says otherwise is wrong.
There's entrepreneur. There's
entree.
Appetizer.
Yeah. Appetizer. Which actually, in French, it's reversed. Appetizer is the main course, and entree is the...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk? Who says you don't...
you take 3 years of French?
Who says you don't learn anything while watching Twitch and YouTube? I actually exclusively use it for educational purposes with like things like CP Gray and like other YouTubers that teach basically as their job, but they don't want to admit that they teach.
The Click?
Yeah, Click is very educational. I heavily recommend him. He's a brilliant guy. He's a teacher. Clicky Vicky. Wonderful, wonderful man.
Swedish, speaks 3 languages.
Sweet-ish. Oh, we all know he's incredibly sweet. He's a kind guy, loving, wonderful person. He's not just sweet-ish, he's sweet yet. He's sweet and kind. You gotta tack on those extra things.
No, it's not it. No. Is this fuck off.
I think there's one like right here on the screen. it's not. There you go. I think it's right in between these two bar stools. This one right here and this one right here. Is that right there? Like right where my hand, right where my fist is. It's a piece of paper. No, that's just a reflection.
That's not it.
Where the heck is
I
it?
forgot that your face cuts off like part of the screen. I'm not gonna lie. I think you gotta find another room, cause it's not gonna
A
play
grand
without that.
piano. Is it?
Oh no, it's back here, cause I'm dumb.
Oh, I have no idea. I know that when I was still streaming this game, I streamed like 5 or 6 hours at a time. And like I was like I got like halfway through the game because I didn't know anything. Gotta use the music notes to open the door that opens.
It's Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just sits. Just pressing one key at a time, then all of a sudden just.
All of Moonlight Sonata is absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous song. Like, do you know who wrote it? I can't remember off the top.
Tiethulhu.
Yeah. Okay. If you ever want to have an interesting time, read up on the life of Amadeus Mozart, because I can guarantee you'll find some really interesting stuff.
Who names their kid Amadeus?
Amadeus.
Okay, who names their kid Amadeus and likes them?
You know, if you read into his family history, actually wasn't too bad. No. His father was kind of crazy.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, his dad was pretty crazy.
It wasn't even because he was a musician. It was because he didn't like the fact that he was fucking deaf.
So, Amadeus's father was a piano tuner by trade, meaning he actually exclusively made his revenue. He also tried conducting too, but he actually started Amadeus on his life journey really early in age. Like 5-6 years old, he wrote his first concerto type of thing, because his father was a piano tuner and had connections, and he's like, you know what, just put him behind the piano, he knows what he's doing, he's musically talented, yada yada yada. And whoa, the clock, it moves. Not gonna lie, when I played this game, I thought you were supposed to move the clock, and I was just sitting there just shoving, like running around the clock trying to get it to move. Because in games, like, all the time, people just love... Would you like to take the mansion key? What does it open out? Oh, it's the shield key. I don't know what that does. I don't think we've seen a shield door yet, have
Yes,
we?
we have.
We have? Ay, ay, ay. Ah, that's the room we're in. Can you see it from where you are?
Yes, I can. Almost. All the green places are where we have been.
The red place is where we are right now. Was it on the first floor or the second? Ooh. Oh, we've been on to almost everything on the second floor. Alright, so it's definitely on the first floor.
There's a couple of shield doors. Some
Yeah.
of them are easier to remember than others. It's just...
It's locked from the inside.
The problem that I have with remembering what doors they are is that they all look exactly the same.
Yeah, I noticed that with the Resident Evil 2 remake, I think it was, they put like logos on the doors to make it a lot easier.
They started doing that in Resident Evil 1 Remaster too, but like it took a while for them to realize that every fucking door you looked at looked exactly the same.
At least color code them. Like, if there was like a blue, like, some of them were like blue and others were like red, and one of them, some of them were. I think that one's an armor. Yeah. Like honestly, just like a little bit of detail work. Yawn.
So also technically I can go through this area now.
Oh yeah, because that takes you to the room with the stairs.
Which I gotta remember if that jewel's still on the floor in the dining hall.
I think it still is.
Yeah, I just haven't gone over there yet because I haven't needed it yet.
And this is where the two spitter guys are. 3. The guy on the ground isn't bleeding. Isn't it also in the remaster? In the remaster, they also made it so that if you look away from your target and then aim, it auto-targets. I think they did something.
They did that in this game too.
Yeah. The fact that in order to reload you have to combine gun and bullet. Carving of a helmet. I don't know the pass number. Can you actually like click on it again and would that open up a key panel? Like could you just like type in the numbers? Okay. Like you actually have to see the yeah. He's bleeding. This is right next to a save point. Vitamins
if you
and
were
serums.
playing this game, if you're playing this as Chris, this is where you would first meet Rebecca.
Rebecca Chambers. Oh, Rebecca!
I do still have the bag with me.
That's the bag of chemicals.
Yes.
That lets you fight the whatchamahoo's it, the plant creature.
Yes.
I actually didn't get to that point. I
know.
actually got to like right here, and it took me like hours to do.
I know.
It was ridiculous. I was not very good at this game.
I know.
I think I saw him bleeding. I'm not sure. I think that might have been a shadow.
It's fine.
Blood, blood, blood.
I gotta remember to grab the jewel so that when I come back, I can use that. When I come back here, I can use it.
Okay. Because I know there's like plants guarding the way, and you use the chemicals. An old water pump seems to be sent from here. The lid is open. You dump chemicals into it. I don't know why.
Because the plant will attack you.
Yeah.
See?
You know, if they like had more chemicals, could they have used it on like the Audrey 2 thing that appears later in the game?
Oh,
The plant creature?
I don't think so. Because they chemically enhanced it.
Yeah?
It was made to be an Audrey 2 thing.
Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long. Such a good song. For those of you who haven't, check out Little Shop of Horror.
It's such a good musical.
Brilliant musical. Got a lot of green herbs in here. Nice.
They plan on you dying a lot.
They really do. Like, they expect you to die a lot in these sections. Oh god. There's still more?
There we go.
There's the red herb. That's the one that stops you when you're, infected, right?
No, blue herbs are. What red herbs do is if you combine it with a green herb, it brings you up all your health states.
That's right.
Where green herb brings you up one health state, and when you
Combine two of them.
blue herbs heal you from poisons.
Okay.
So if you combine like a blue and a green herb, it heals you one health state while disinfecting you. If you use a red-green herb, it heals your whole health. And if you have a red-green-blue herb, it heals your full health and cures you.
That's right. I remember you saying that. Oh, 2 red herbs. They really plan on you dying. Can you just consume one red herb?
No.
You can't. Okay.
This one should be another key. This should be the armor key, if I'm correct.
Only one way to find out. Check it. And we spin it around. Armor key. I would have never found this key. You think Jill inhaled some of the toxic chemicals that killed that plane on sight? Because, like, I'd imagine that if it was that potent, it would be really dangerous even just to be around. So you need to pick up the gem and then go...
And then go this way. But I'm not going that way yet because I need to empty out my pockets.
You also have, the armor key now.
Yes. And I think I need to eventually go through that door, but I'm not going to yet because I don't care.
Alright.
There's, I'm pretty sure, no real purpose of it other than maybe Easter egg stuff.
Oh, he's definitely still alive. Oh. What? What was that? You haven't saved in a hot minute.
No, I have not.
Jeez. I know you had like one thing. I think you were on fine health when we last left off.
Which is why I'm confused.
Yeah, because they're only supposed to deal one thing of damage to you. Are you supposed to flail or something, like, to escape?
I don't remember. Oops. Fuck. I accidentally started a new game again.
Joseph! So you press triangle to escape?
I pressed anything to escape. There was no escape.
Oh.
Well, who wants to reset the game real quick?
I'm just gonna, reach down and press the button. Anybody have a hint of nostalgia whenever they hear that the PlayStation boot up noise? I miss this noise.
He's probably the only one, because I was an Xbox kid growing up.
You were an Xbox.
Not by choice, mind you.
That's true. Which Xbox? OG or 360?
Because Bobby had the original. And, Bobby had the original, and we played on that for, like, ages. Because my little cousin was a 2000s kid, and we didn't get our first game system until 6 years old. 2004.
Yeah.
I got my first console in 2004. What do I have on me? Ah!
We're
yes.
like way back.
behind. Yeah.
This is before you got either of the keys.
Yeah.
So is this one where you go up the stairs and then back down and then go straight to Moonlight Sonata?
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and then go back down and do Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna put all my shit away first.
Shit.
Shit.
SHYET. Shit. Remember, you got 2 bullets. One for a zombie and one for yourself. Keep the chamber loaded.
Hell yeah.
Pretty sure that was Night of the Living Dead. Or Return of the Living Dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Or was it Day of the Dead?
Day of the Dead?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Day of the Dead when the guy sacrificed himself to have everybody escape through the air vents.
The first thing I think of whenever I hear Day of the Dead is the celebration, which is why I'm like, was there a Day of the Dead?
Yeah, there was Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead.
Oh, isn't that the one from like the 90s?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I do remember that one then.
And you know I don't say Day of the Dead in English.
Yeah, you say
Day
de los Muertos.
Muertos.
Muertos. Yeah. We already got our shrine ready for Day of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably consume at least 1 green herb.
Probably.
In case the zombies.
Those sons of bitches.
Well, we already know where we're going and what we're doing, so...
Oh, yeah.
Now that you got your bearings, it's probably going to be like 1,000 times faster.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine.
This is fine.
I want a meme that's just like a green line and it's got the zip and it
dog.
just says "This is fine."
That's good. I like that.
I'll make that meme and post it as a thumbnail some other time. Or no, I'll just post it to YouTube or Twitter, the twat zone.
Tweet twat.
Twatter.
Cheap cheap.
Cheap, motherfucker.
Oh. Ow.
Cheap, motherfucker. We're going victimizing ourselves. Let's go.
Okay.
My humor is too horrible for how wholesome of a YouTuber I want to be.
I mean, you could just do the click narcissism thing where he's like, I'm allowed to be cursed, but not my fandom.
That sounds good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I'm fine with being cursed, just as long as it doesn't drag into other people.
He literally has a rule on his Discord that says, I'm allowed to be edgy and not safe for work, but if anybody in chat is edgy and not safe for work, I will immediately ban you.
We need, yeah. Yeah, because, like, I have a sick sense of humor, but I also don't like it when other people drag around a sick sense of humor, because if people try one-upping me on sick sense of humor, that's where people get really uncomfortable.
Yes. It's really fucked.
Yeah. Because, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say, cause yeah. Cause yeah. Cause. How you doing, cuz? There's the gem. Oh, that one goes in the tiger.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
the
I
tiger
remember this.
statue.
Now I remember this.
Now I'm putting the parts together. Ah, big brain. Yeah, because, like, I feel like I've seen, like, playthroughs of the game, but I know for a fact I haven't seen the entire thing. Because, like, I know the beginning and, like, I know the beginning of the game, and I know the end of the game. I don't know anything else in the entire game. I just, like, sit there and I'm like, I feel like I know some of this game, but I don't know how much I know. You know? I feel like whenever I play the game, I get this overwhelming feeling of I've been here before, but I don't know how far in I've been before. So it's like...
And you've seen me play it, too.
I've seen
like,
you
just
play it, like,
occasionally.
multiple times. You gotta...
Yeah, it took me a minute.
I don't know why they...
Because why not?
Do they have skippable cutscenes?
No.
I don't think... Yeah, I didn't
This
think
is
so.
the 90s.
This is-
1996 was not kind.
Yeah, they didn't really start adding in skippable cutscenes until the early 2000s.
Mid-2000s.
Okay, there's a few outlying examples. Like, there's a bunch of them, but it's not normal until like the early 2000s.
I'll say mid-2000s.
I'd say 2003 to 4 is when they really started putting them in, and
2004 I'll agree with.
I'll say by 8 that it was kind of standard.
Yeah.
And whenever you didn't get skippable cutscenes, it frustrated people. By the time it was like 2012, it's kind of like you put it in there or your game has difficulties in the speedrunning community.
Yeah.
Which speedrunning was still a niche thing until like 2015, I'd say. Because like it really didn't start flourishing until recently, where like big names.
Speedrunning and esports.
Yeah.
The
Dude,
esports only took off like 4 years ago.
barely that. Like if you're lucky, like.
No, like
Well, yeah, I'd say 4 years ago.
Because
Yeah.
2 years ago, my this was just before the pandemic. My parents were confused when on their favorite sports network, which I'm not naming, on their favorite sports network, they were showing esports instead of like any other off-season sport. Because my parents watch football, they watch baseball, all that shit. I went the wrong direction because I'm ranting.
I know, you
But
did.
because it was the off season for both of them, they thought they were gonna get like tennis or something. But they showed Overwatch esports tournament.
Like, I think that's fine. Like,
And they got frustrated. They were confused. They were like, "Why the fuck is this considered a sport?" It's like it is a sport.
Are you kidding me?
You
Like,
kidding? These people practice for ages to do
it is
this
a
shit.
year-round practice too. Like,
Yeah.
you can't. There's no such thing as an off season for video games.
Yeah.
Like, video games are gonna be universal, and if people don't like get used to it, like they're gonna be left behind very quickly.
Very quickly.
Like, I've been saying that since I was like 10. I'm like, if you don't get used to the digital world, you're gonna be left behind. Then I got
just
laughed at
realized
by a
right
bunch of
now.
adults. Who's laughing now, Cheryl? Not you. You're probably not watching this, but, you know. I feel like such an accomplishment now that gaming has gone as far as it does.
Yeah, no, my parents, when YouTube started becoming a thing, my parents were upset about why kids today would watch YouTubers. And this was back when, like, we were kids.
Yeah.
Like, in ye olden days when, people didn't think the internet was going much anywhere, and nobody was gonna get paid for being on the internet.
Domo, you're starting to date us. Please stop. My dad was a programmer, so he always talked about how he was confused that other people.
All of us
I'm
are
older-
actually older than Google.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone here is older than Google.
Except Toby.
Is Toby older than
Toby's 21.
Google's 22 now, isn't it?
Google's
23. 23, yeah.
I am literally like 2 months older than Google.
Yeah. Well, now you just aged yourself. There goes the doxing. Our social security is this one.
They don't know when I was born.
I write it on my inner hand so I don't forget it. It's like you shake hands with people, they got an inverse on it.
Well, I know it's
like-
somewhat of this organized
Somewhere, someone in this organization knows my social security. Yeah, sir, you leave it behind on everyone's shoulder whenever you pat him on the back. Well done. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that looks like my luggage code.
Fascinating. That's the same combination on my luggage.
God. Watch Spaceballs. Great movie. 10 out of 10. Dumbo can quote it word for word from beginning to end. It's dead. I see the blood. I'm keeping an eye out for it.
Because I can't see it.
I just wait for it to get closer. Stop it, he's already dead. Yeah, he's bleeding. You're good.
Yeah, but
I think this game is also kind of showing our age. This was the height of graphics when
we were growing up.
I don't like that. I actually got to show a bunch of the games that I played as a kid, and I didn't realize how old I was until I was like, I was playing this in elementary school, and then I looked at it, and it's like, there was literally a character whose face was comprised of 2 pixels. It's down. You got him.
Remember, I'm like, oh, I can go this far. Okay, that's fine. I don't need any help.
Yeah, but like, it's weird because like you think that like, oh yeah, this was really good looking graphics, and then you go back and you're like, ooh. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember,
like,
but like there was one game where when I was a kid, I thought was the peak of graphics that they couldn't get any more realistic.
And that's a universal thing. Remember, people have been saying that since like the screen was only 4 or 5 pixels, and then they saw stuff like this and were like, holy fuck, that's so realistic. Look at the patterning on the wall. Like now we have like things that can calculate the exact reflection on a metal surface that's curved, which doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, like from a realism perspective, like that's a lot. I know he's not bleeding out. There you go. Tap him before he gets up.
I can't.
He's not bleeding out. What?
There, now
Well,
dead.
he's dead. I'd check your health. How many points does that do? That deals 1 point. Okay. I know you're around the corner from the plant thing.
Yeah, which is gonna give me a lot of health in a minute.
Yeah, because you'll. Oh, that's the tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger statue. Tiger statue. Tiger statue. Tiger statue. I'm not gonna be able to say the original on this. This is YouTube.
Hell no.
This is YouTube/Twitch. If I said the original, I'd get demonetized or worse, banned. I'd be banned harder than Bob Sager and the Silver Bullet.
Yes. This is for the thing that was outside with the doggo.
Oh, the one with the white corridor. Yeah, I know where that is. I didn't when I was first streaming it because I didn't even get to this. I think I got to this statue, and that's where I was like, what do I even do with this? And you're like, oh, pretty sure you go this way. And I'm like, I go this way, and then I like triple overshot it. Or something like that. I did really bad on that. Now I don't even do anything. I'm just letting them play. You see, you hand it over to the professionals who know what they're doing. An old pump. Water seems to be sent from here. Liquid is open. Oh, wow, I have difficulties reading. I love how, like, whenever I go back and look at, when I first started streaming, how incredibly hard it was for me to read some of the stuff on there. And then I look at me now, and I'm like, honestly, like, stumbling aside, I've actually improved my reading quality a lot. And I'm really proud of how far I've gotten.
It was so impossible to get him to read anything.
I literally refused to read for a little while because it was starting to get that difficult to read some of the subtitles, and now I'm reading like paragraphs, and I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm proud of where I am now.
And it's not an issue with him like reading like at all. It's just him being able to like read out loud.
I literally am a speed reader. I can read an entire page in like under a minute. But the thing is, like, when I have to read it out loud, I like slow down so much. I actually get frustrated while I'm reading. Because like I know I can read fast. I know I read really quickly. People show me a paragraph of text and I laugh almost instantly. Some people get confused when I do it. But I can't do it out loud. I want to share my joy and the fun things that I've read, but when I read at like 3 or 4 sentences an hour, like it's ridiculous. Like having to spend forever and a half reading out loud, it's just like... I also never needed to read out loud. Like, even when I was in theater, I could read to myself and then recite the lines back to people and not have to worry about it. What happens if you combine 2 green nerds?
You can make more greener.
Oh.
It doesn't do much though.
You get more...
You can only... If you use 1 green herb, it does 1 health state. 2 green herbs, it's 1.5, I think.
That doesn't sound very
3
useful.
green herbs, it's your full health states. All your health states.
Okay. That doesn't sound very useful.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
It's just useful. You can do it, it's not recommended you do.
What happens if... Do you know what happens if you do it on stream? Combining 2 green herbs? You get laughed at by the speedrunning community. I actually don't know that for certain, but I thought that was funny in my head.
That was kind of funny.
You're not dead. You're supposed to be dead. Sorry, I thought we got him. No, we didn't. We got the other guy.
Yeah.
You want to grab a knife and just poke him? No.
The knife is one of the most useless things in the entire game.
Got it. Can you combine an herb with a knife? There's like no ammo in this game.
I haven't even checked either of them. Oops.
Checked them? Nah, that one's the shield key.
I know, but like, that's the armor key.
Armor key. Yeah.
But like, now it's labels it as armor key. They don't unless you look at them.
Really? That's the shield key. It confused me for a second because you actually find the armor key in an emblem of a shield.
Yes.
I always thought that was a little weird. Like, at least on the shield you could put a suit of armor.
Oh, fuck. Did you hear that?
You okay?
My
That was
pinky
your
toe just
foot.
cracked. I don't think I'm gonna finish this in 2 hours.
I just heard a sound effect I only hear in Mortal Kombat. Are you okay?
Oh.
Like, just like the 8-bit, there's like, breaks free. This is my life now.
A lot of armor key doors on the other side.
You know what surprises me in this game is when you save, it uses up an entire ink ribbon. But like, for anyone who's actually used an ink ribbon, you could type out a solid like 300 pages, which means they're explaining everything that has happened canonically if they were to use it like that. Like, It's kind of impressive if you think about it, because they're just sitting there and just... Ding! Ding!
Richard, what happened?
Witcher.
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous?
Dead, Jim.
Richard, hold on.
There are actually ways to say Richard.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
You can save him?
Yep.
Ooh.
You're not allowed to come back to this room until you get the antidote.
Okay. But, like, is there a way to, like, let him die? Did he actually die in this game?
Yes. I'm pretty certain.
Well, that sucks. And you have to carry the keys the whole time. That's ridiculous.
Until it tells you that you don't need them anymore, and then they give you the option to throw them away.
Okay. That's an entire item slot.
Yep.
That's too much.
And what's even funnier is that they could have programmed in a keyring and have all the keys in one slot, but no.
That requires a budget. They don't have a budget. Nobody's got a budget for that.
Or even like have it as like an add-on for New Game Plus, like have people have a reason to play it again.
That would be cool. I really like New Game Plus. I think that's the best thing. I found out Rule of Rose has a New Game Plus, and I'm kind of curious on it. But at the same time, I'm not very good at Rule of Rose. Like, I unlocked the New Game Plus, and I kind of want to go back and look at it again. But, like, I don't know how I feel about the game, and I'm still digesting some of it. The serum! The serum. Oh, not the wontons.
Not the wontons.
Not the wontons.
It's a bad meme.
What do you mean it's a bad meme?
It's a bad meme.
That's a good meme.
This house is so poorly designed.
It's
not
designed like a real house.
No, where else can you access that area except through these stairs?
The window? I don't know. It could be like a...
Yeah, try and
I
defend
don't know.
it. Try and defend it. I dare you.
Like, from what I've seen from blueprints of actual mansions, because I play D&D, not for anything weird or illegal, just saying as a disclaimer right here. Just because I've seen, like, actual blueprints for mansions, people who have a lot of money love insanely impractical things and, like, have, like, things like stairs going to nowhere just cuz. Like, that is an actual thing.
Yeah, well, you know who started that? Fucking Winchester.
Yeah, I was actually about to say Windsor, and I'm like, no, that's the people who do ties. I was thinking of the people who do guns. I was like, I don't think that's the same person.
Oh look, health herbs.
We have 16 minutes
Here's
left.
the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot
only
now.
16?
Yeah, we've actually been streaming
Jill,
for longer than this.
Here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No!
Wait,
Richard!
Jill, be careful.
he dies?
Yeah, in this version he does.
But you have the serum.
You didn't administer it.
Jill!
And now it's gone.
Just throw it away.
Yep. So what happened is when you play the Chris campaign, you have Rebecca Chambers, and Rebecca is
Isn't she like a field medic?
yeah, she's a field medic.
Yeah, okay, she's a field...
So because you have Rebecca on your side, you literally all you got to do is tell Rebecca, he's hurt, he's injured, and then she'll take care of him and he lives.
Wow. Alright. Jill has no chance.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Just cram green herbs into his mouth or wherever you shove them, because it doesn't really clarify, like...
What they do.
What? Yeah, it doesn't really say what they really do.
Oh, I remember this room.
Oh, don't you, like, cover the middle piece?
Shit.
Man, these controls really,
These controls are something special.
Yep.
It's the 90s.
Yeah.
There.
I
That's what
was like, I swear if it goes over on the other side, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Come on. Push. Oh my god, you're so irritating.
Nice.
Nope.
No, I think you had it. Nice.
Is it all the way over? Yeah, it is. Damn.
Yeah,
Right.
nailed it. There's a switch. That's a button. Don't at me. So, why does it open up when you cover the grates? That's my question.
Because it's the pressure. There's gas that comes out of the grates.
Does it damage you? That'd be like...
It instant kills you.
What?
Yeah.
That's gross. You haven't saved in a while.
Yep.
You should probably save.
Yep.
Yeah.
The save station is downstairs.
Yeah.
I'll go do that right now.
Alright. You also gotta get dinner ready.
Yes, I know. I only have like 10 minutes.
13. That's not too bad. We got plenty of time.
I at least got enough time to save and reorganize my inventory real quick.
Not in that order. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is also an RNK door. Yes. Okay, so I unlocked that. Then downstairs.
Thunk, ow, thunk, ow, thunk, ow, thunk, ow, thunk. I don't know why, but I just thought of that and I thought it would be good. Yeah. You want to reorganize your inventory and do that?
Yes, because I have 3 green herbs in here. I need this.
Alright. I'm gonna full screen it now. Alright, that's Resident Evil original director's cut, seal of approval, just because it's an utter classic of a game that, well, Resident Evil like started a whole genre. It was in the beginning of this huge movement in gaming, and I think it, at least even from a historical standing, it definitely deserves its spot with the seal of approval. If you haven't yet, like, share, subscribe. Check out Domo's channel. He runs a Twitch channel called Dark Demonic Domo, where he does all of his he live streams every now and again with no commentary, which some people really like that. You probably wouldn't make it this far because I comment a lot in my videos. But thank you so much for being here. Drink lots of water. Take very good care of yourself. You can find me here just about every day, and if you need anything, I'll be right here. Remember, Tiethulhu watches. Take good care of yourself.